Because the unbeliever rejects Jesus Christ, they have no basis to believe in immaterial laws like laws of logic, laws of thought, laws of arithmetic. And fundamentally, listen, because the unbeliever is not neutral and is actually hostile to God and stands on an unbelieving position, they don't even give human value.
Hello, Bozo.
Hey, who founded the African Methodist Episcopal Church? Richard Allen. Who was the father of American missions? Addie Anderson. Who opened the pen trade? Matt C. Perry. Who discovered the Hawaiian Islands in 1778? Captain James Cook. Samuel William discovered the first Baptist missionary to Japan. Who was the first of Western African missions? Lord Carey. Who opened the pen the missionaries' township habits? Who taught the young men to preach the gospels? They rode regularly through routes to New England. Freshest Asbury. Who served as the missionary to plantation workers? Sir McClure. Who developed trans sediment? Ralph Waldo Emerson. Who became known as America's greatest science teacher? Louis Geese. Who became the first African Black Republic? Liberia. Who the only American opponent honored in English was more, oh boy, Henry Wishful Longfellow. Who was known for painting the scenes of the peaceful kingdom. Edward Hicks, who wrote over 200 songs including Song Over My Own Kentucky Home and No Susanna. Stephen Foster. Phoebe Palmer. Who founded New York City First Settlement House? Catherine Ferguson. Who started New York City First Sunday School program? Who pioneered in the Campus Meeting Revival? Jane Greedy. You don't want to see me unless you want to get popped, boy. Don't try me. Hey, I'm looking at you. Got my 12 gauge with the 223 scope down on your throat, boy. Hey, don't mess with me. Got the 223 scope down in your throat. Got the 12 the gauge and the Glock with the shot. Hey. Who pioneered the Campus Meeting Revival? James the Greedy. What Hawaiian ruler ended all the main islands? Camacho I was the first state to outlaw the use of liquor made. Which society was organized in 1966, described as the Bible open to the frontier families and American Bible study? Was the first state of virginity to begin opening? University of North Carolina. What artist was best remembered for painting portraits of George Washington? Gilbert Storin. In what year was the treaty signed that opened Japan to Christian missionaries? 1858. Who wrote Southbound? Nathaniel Hawthorne. Who wrote the Scarlet Letter? John Greenleaf Whittier. What is McGriffey best remembered for? Reading textbooks. Who helped organize the first women's rights convention? Elizabeth Stanton. Who improved the teaching for the mentally ill? Dr. Al Dix. What happens in America? First Foreign Missions Board founded in 1810. What with Henry Dives? Reading his corner experience in Naster? Dr. Al Dix. Hey. Who was the leading evangelist in the way working 1848, 1970, 68? What was the name for the Cherokee Indian who invented a written language for his people? Sequoia. Yo, I'm a baller. Hit him with the 12 gauge. Hey, 223 scope right down in your throat. Hey, boy, don't mess with the big boys unless you want to get shot. Just kidding, we don't shoot people. We good, we Christians, boy. You know what is gonna happen? Hey, who's the leading evangelist of the Second Great Awakening? Charles Finney, who was